What's going on, guys? My name is Jay, so you can call me Yay. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you've been following my journey with Death Note, welcome back. So we're heading over to episode 10, and last episode we had L introduce himself to Light, and he was totally thrown off. I was totally thrown off. What is going to happen next? I have no idea. No idea. So I'm just ready to hop right into it, but before we do, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more content and hit that bell notification so you know when I post new videos. Now let's hop right into it.
I have to admit, I was surprised.
So they're in college together.
I never thought you'd ask me to play tennis as a way to get to know each other.
Oh, okay.
Is it a problem for you?
Not at all.
I thought they were like
When
on
you first
campus or
invited me
something.
to play. Did you know how good I was?
Yes, I'll be fine though. It's been a while, but at one time I was actually the British junior champion.
Of course you
I
were.
ask him if he's British. Would he think I'm trying to find out more about him because I'm Kira? Oh well, can't hurt to try.
Nothing in that story would reveal Elle's true identity, I promise you.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
that so?
This is just a friendly game of tennis, nothing more. In and of itself, it won't determine if Light is Kira, but I know Kira hates to lose.
Hey! Ah!
He's really good. I'm awful at sports.
People are saying that the NPA is incompetent, that L is incompetent.
With all due respect, sir, the rest of the department runs away with their tails between their
looks
legs,
so
and we're incompetent.
stressed.
Do you have any idea how many people are left at Task Force headquarters these days?
Yagami, what about this L character? Can he be trusted?
Right now, even as we speak, he's risking his life.
Everyone's watching.
Are these two really amateurs? Who are they anyway?
I think their names are Light Yagami and Hideki Ryuga. These are the same two guys who scored perfect on the exam. Relax, Light. While it's true that Kira hates losing, it's also true that most people would rather win than lose. It's human nature.
Is he going to think that I'm Kira if I go for the win? I suppose I could just lose on purpose, but if I do, it could work against me. Since he'd expect Kira to want to win, he might also expect me to throw the
Oh
match
my
to
gosh.
avoid suspicion.
You can't win.
I thought I'd heard the name Light Yagami somewhere before, so I checked. He was the 0203 junior high tennis champion.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Ryuga, don't tell me you haven't noticed him holding his own against this former junior high champ.
I can see the wheels turning, Light Yagami. I'm already in your head.
Is anybody
There's no
good
way
at
this
tennis?
match will deepen our friendship.
I don't think
This
I've
is a
ever
token
played tennis
gesture,
before.
An elaborate act we'll go through so we can say we're close.
I think I've tried badminton
Because I
before,
wanted to play
but
tennis
not
with you,
actual
You'll
tennis.
assume that I'm preparing to take a step closer, laying the groundwork to get to know you better.
And then you're going to try and trap me by getting me to say something that only Kira would know.
However, I'm sure you'll tell me you need to know if you can trust me first. And of course, the
Oh my gosh, look at this whole thing going on. I'm so curious, like, who's going to win, like, after this whole story? Because they're so in sync, like I always say. They're opposites, but in sync.
We'll have to go to Task Force headquarters. In all things, one cannot win with defense alone. To win, you must attack!
Oh, no way.
Set! Won by Light Yagami! 6 games to 4!
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, like a foreshadowing that Light's gonna beat L. Oof.
Before this conversation goes any further, there's something I must tell you.
What's that?
I suspect that you, Light Yagami, are in fact Kira. Now, if you still want to ask me something, then please go ahead.
What the heck?
You think I'm Kira?
Well, when I say I suspect you, it's only a 1% possibility.
Freaking L is straight to the point. He ain't tiptoeing around nothing.
That was well worded. Because no matter how little he says he suspects me, it means he has grounds to prevent me from meeting anyone on the task force. That was quite the preemptive move on his part. He got me.
This is so awkward.
I don't sit like this because I want to. I have to sit like this. You see, if I were to sit normally, my deductive skills would immediately be reduced by roughly 40%.
I didn't get that.
Photographs of 3 notes written by prison inmates while under Kira's control just prior to their deaths. None of this information has been made public.
He's watching how he's analyzing it.
If you line these notes up side by side and take a look at the first letter of every line, it reveals a message. rearranging it like this gives you... L, do you know? Gods of death love apples.
That's incorrect. The thing is, there were actually 4 photographs. When we add this one, it reads, L, do you know? Gods of death who love apples have red hands.
It's a fake. I never made any criminal write the letter in this 4th picture. Is he stupid? But seeing as I only had 3 photographs to work with, my deduction was perfect.
No, it wasn't. The truth is, there were 4 of them. If you'd figured that out, it would have been perfect. Even though you knew the message was incomplete, you decided that there were only 3 notes. You never even considered that there might be a 4th. What do you make of that?
Damn him. This wasn't just about gauging my deductive reasoning skills. He wanted to see what my reaction would be. If I keep falling for his tricks, I'll be playing right into his hands.
I don't know what to say.
Truly amazing. What's incredible is that I've asked countless detectives that same question, and it took most of them minutes to even come up with an answer. But you immediately thought of a scenario in which Kira is speaking directly to the investigator. I'm impressed. You'll make a fine detective, Light.
But it's a bit of a double-edged sword. The more impressive my answers, the more of a suspect I become.
Yes, it's about 3% now. However, it's made me that much more determined to work with you on this investigation. You see, I'm in a position where even if you are Kira, it would still be to my benefit to have you working alongside us.
How does that
Do you know why I'd say that?
make any sense?
If I cooperate with you, there's a chance I can help the investigation to move forward. And if I'm Kira, I might reveal myself. In other words, whether I'm Kira or not, you stand to gain either way.
He wants to just
It's
use
a very
him.
smart move on your part. But I think you might be getting the wrong idea.
Isn't it risky,
It's
though?
true that I do have an interest in the Kira case, and yes, detective work is a hobby of mine. But I know that I'm not Kira, and I certainly don't want to be killed by him. Besides, what proof have you been able to give me that you yourself aren't Kira?
You sure talk a lot, don't you? Typical for someone who hates losing. I think that's 7%. Could it really be him? Now, if I understand you correctly and I take you to Task Force headquarters, you'll help us with the investigation. Am I safe in making this assumption?
Does this guy have a death wish? I don't understand. What's he thinking?
Excuse me.
Oh, there goes mine.
Yes?
Ryuzaki, I have some bad news.
Light, your father is...
Light, it's your... My father.
What?
He had a heart attack.
Oh, he was freaking stressed out. I'm not in any way assuming Light did anything. I think he was genuinely stressed.
So the doctors think stress was the only cause?
There you go.
To be honest, I thought it was Kira when I first collapsed, but I'll be all right.
His poor dad.
There's no need to rush. I have time to sit back and watch. But for now, I'm the Light Yagami who's worried for his father.
Oh my gosh.
Ryuzaki, now that you've had the chance to talk to my son, is he cleared as a suspect?
Nope.
When I say I suspect him, you should know it's very minor. We've gone over this, but I'll explain it again.
I understand, and I was one of the people Ray Pembra was investigating before he died. It only makes sense I'd be a suspect. Nope, to be more precise, there's no one else you could suspect.
I find Light's deductive powers quite impressive. He's always quick and to the point.
Ryuga, I'd like to help with the investigation.
This is gonna be so weird.
Remember my promise? That if something ever happened to you, I would find Kira and make sure he gets executed.
Oh my god.
I refuse to believe that my son
He's
could
so
turn out to be Kira.
evil.
This doesn't seem like an act to me. Or if it is, it's too cheesy.
Light, listen to me. Kira is pure evil.
Yes.
We can all agree
Yes.
on that. But recently, I've started thinking of this whole situation in a different way. What is truly evil is the power to kill people. And any person who has come to possess this kind of power is cursed. No matter how you use it, no true happiness can be obtained like that. Not by killing other people.
Wow, look at him.
I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, it may be a curse, but if you're going along with it, you know what I mean? And you have no remorse of what you're doing, and you're acting like God, then you're just evil.
What would it take to get you to believe that I'm not Kira? Please, isn't there something? What if you were to lock me up for a month in a place with no TV or any other kind of access to the outside world and keep a constant watch?
Because you already planned it ahead, huh?
Would any normal person be willing to go to such extreme measures to clear their name? It's complete nonsense for the investigator to take suggestions from his suspect.
I understand.
Don't worry so much. Be patient. It'll become apparent to us if you're not Kira. And listening to that conversation between you and your father, I was almost convinced you might not be him.
Ryuk. Huh? I never once felt cursed since I picked up the Death Note. In fact, the thought never even crossed my mind. I'm happier than I've ever been, all thanks to this power. I'm going to create a perfect world.
Told you, evil.
Honestly, I could care less whether you feel cursed or happy to have a notebook. I leave that sentimental crap to you humans. But normally humans who come into contact with a Shinigami have nothing but misfortune.
That's interesting. But I have no intentions of repeating that pattern.
Well, I hope you're right about that.
No, Light has to go down. He has to.
Mr. Demagawa, sir, this is for you.
Uh-oh.
What is it? So who is this from? Huh?
Someone leaked information. Oh, it's probably one of the investigators.
More like it. This is what I call a story. It's almost too good to be true. A message to the world from Kira. If you do not broadcast these tapes, I will kill your company's board of directors one by one.
I thought it was one of the investigators, like, leaking all the information.
Our ratings are gonna go through the roof. Holy crap! I'm so excited I feel like I'm having a heart attack here.
Oh, it's over. Freaking Light would do that, though? Yeah, when I saw that envelope come in, I thought it was, it's that one investigator that they keep showing him. I don't know. I feel like something's up with that guy, so I thought he had leaked information, but that's my bad. I kind of jumped the gun on that one. Apparently, Light had sent a message to play some tapes, but that's actually kind of interesting. Why, like, what are the tapes and why? At this point, he's just playing a game. Well, he's been playing a game with L anyways, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens next. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to say. I just don't. But I am enjoying the series a lot. I really am. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you for the next one.